name is Dean Thompson, and welcome to another Escape to Gaming. Today I'm very amped to bring a great new game out that just came out recently. It was one that initially I was going to kind of wait on before picking it up, but I've had so many friends that have just raved about how fantastic it is, and then after going over recently and spending an evening playing it on my friend's PS3, I was sold. So I went out the very next day, the minute my GameStop opened, and bought it. Today's game is going to be Hitman Absolution. This is a wonderful, very well produced game and a great entry in the franchise. I can't tell you how many wonderful details and things that they've added to this game. Now, way back in the day, I've always loved stealth games. I played Siphon Filter, Manhunt, which I really loved, 007 from Russia with Love, and many other Bond games that have a lot of stealth elements, and then also like Escape from Butcher Bay, The Chronicles of Riddick, a fantastic stealth game. So, and also a few Splinter Cell games as well. So I love the genre, and I especially missed on my PS2 Blood Money and many of the other wonderful Hitman games. So this has been many years have gone by. I think it's been over 6 years now since I did play Blood Money. So finally this game comes out. I've seen a couple trailers. I didn't know too much about it. It's a fantastic game. I can start off by telling you right now that they've really enhanced every element of the game. They've given you many more options, and people new to the franchise now have a chance to try the game out, and it has 4 different difficulty levels. So you can kind of pick and choose the play style that you like, that suits you. That's something I really like about this game. Hitman Absolution is a wonderful game. It has kind of a Quentin Tarantino flair to it. They really captured the kind of a sleazy, dark underbelly of the mob, and kind of the almost the mob world. They really got that right. That's one of the things I actually like about the game, that right off the bat I was hooked on it. You kind of immerse yourself in many of these wonderful locations and levels where you have to you have your targets and have to take them down and work your way through a cavalcade of some very interesting characters. I mean, just some of the dialogue that you'll hear some of these people say as you're waiting to attack them or to take them down. You have the options. You can do a chokehold and kind of quietly take them out, subdue them. You can just use a wire, completely strangle them, and then hide the body in a dumpster or closet. It's very, very cool. This game is really taking it a notch up. They've given you so many different play styles and options to play. Just again, beautiful locations, attention to detail with everything in the environments. You get a wide range of weapons, a wide range of options of how you can approach every single hit. And they give you these challenge modes within that give you a chance to try. You can poison someone. You could electrocute them. You can set up kind of a natural accident. You can plant a bomb by a car. Many different ways to take down your targets. Or you can use a sniper rifle. Go up full bore and just take out everyone in the room with a gun, with one of his silver baller handguns. I mean, it's very, very awesome. It's a really cool game with a lot of ways to play it, a lot of ways to kind of go back and replay it and beat your times, beat your friends' times, and see if you can really unlock a lot of the achievements that are buried within this game. It's very, very cool in that respect. Hitman Absolution has a wonderful, sharp, distinctive art style that really sets it apart from other stealth games, or any games in general, frankly, that are coming out right now. I really like the attention to detail with incredible things going on in the environment. You go in some of the crowd scenes, there's just so many people. I don't know how they're able to pull it off, to render that much commotion going on. But it makes it very fun to infiltrate crowds. There's really good lighting and everything. There's a lot of attention to detail, kind of like Max Payne 3. That's one of the things I love about it as an artist. Just the ambient sounds alone, segueing from a hallway into like a really crowded room with a lot of noise. You can really hear the distinct sounds kind of going through walls. Just very well thought out. The music is fantastic. It really gets you engaged in the story. You really feel immersed. When you're kind of creeping around, all of a sudden the music cues kind of come up. You know something's coming. So beautiful music, very, very well done, extremely polished graphics. The cutscenes are just gorgeous. I can't say enough about the kind of the mood and the vibe that the game sets. Really puts it over the top. Hitman Absolution has a wonderful new gimmick that's called the Instinct mode. It's really cool. You can kind of hold this one button down, it kind of highlights where all your enemies are, the paths that the people might take. It only lasts so long, so you have to kind of use it sparingly, but it gives you a chance to kind of get a handle on where everything is and kind of to be patient and make sure your timing is correct. It also is wonderful too if you take a cook or an electrician or janitor and you take him down quietly, then you can don his outfit on and kind of meld into the environment to see if you can work past a bunch of the goons that are usually guarding someone. Sometimes it doesn't always work. You just have to kind of wait for the right time. You hold the instinct button down, kind of puts his head down, kind of blends in. He's not as suspicious, and he can get past his objective. So really cool new modes. They also have kind of a precision aiming mode, which I really like. You partially hold the trigger button down. It kind of fine lines in on the headshot or whichever kind of shot that a person's going after. It's really cool. They also have this point shooting thing where you can kind of build up this meter. You can kind of aim on several different target heads, line up the headshots, then you hit the trigger all at once, and it shows a gorgeous cinematic of them taking everyone out at once. It's really cool. Many new wrinkles that they've added to Hitman Absolution. The game also has a really cool scoring system, so it kind of watches the way that you play, and then you're rated accordingly. So if you're killing everyone in sight, it can affect your score in kind of a negative way. If you don't hide bodies properly, if you get spotted, then it's kind of a negative scoring. But on the other hand, if you're really good at stealth, if you're great at kind of creeping around and waiting and being patient, if you're using more uniforms, if you're hiding bodies, if you're getting more headshots, and things like that, then you also get a positive score. So it kind of encourages you to play through the game several times, which is really fantastic. So you got the challenge modes, which are really cool, kind of achieving all of the challenges. You got your achievements and trophies, depending on which system it's on. And then they also have a new mode that's called the contracts mode, which I haven't tried yet, but it looks really cool. You can set up the level you want and play it with your friends and really try to go for the highest score. So it's very customizable. There's just so much to the game. There's so much collectabilities, unlocks, things that you can do. This game will keep you coming back to your console for some time. This game really is a quantum leap in stealth games. They finally kind of dialed in all the things that I loved about all the other stealth games that I've played and perfected them in a really well-made gem of a game. It's very, very polished. Like I said, the audio, the visual elements in it create a wonderful atmosphere that you just don't see that often in games. I kind of saw in Spec Ops: The Line was able to capture it between the story and some of the graphics. This game is just as colorful and perhaps even more immersive. They've really put a tremendous amount of detail into every environment. It's kind of like your favorite TV show that you can't wait to see the following episode. That's how every chapter is in this. You just can't wait to see how it unfolds. You can't wait to see the next location that comes up. They've really done a masterful job bringing a story to a console. You cannot beat Hitman Absolution. So if you're like me and you like a good stealth game and you like to take your time and savor the kills, you really can't go wrong with Hitman Absolution. This game rocks. I'm so glad I picked it up. I'm so glad my friends talked me into picking it up. So I enjoyed the early ones, but this is a huge improvement. This will keep you coming back over and over again. You'll get months of enjoyment out of this game, and you'll have a lot of fun going after those trophies and achievements with Hitman. It's a fantastic addition to the franchise. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Dean Thompson, and you've been watching another Escape to Gaming. See you guys.